Drama, 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 drama. Game 5. What the fuck did I just see? A roller coaster ride. A great game. Entertainment at its finest. Are you not entertained? Stars in this movie that we watched. Kawhi Leonard. Steph Curry. Klay Thompson. The referees always played a role. As you see, a lot of sketchy calls with the tip in. A lot of sketchy foul calls, I think, in favor of the Raptors this game. But we're going to talk about the beginning to the end. For one, Kevin Durant came back. And I always felt a healthy Kevin Durant means a Warriors three-peat. We saw early that he's not healthy. And this is common sense. This is common logic. If you think Kevin Durant's a competitor, which I think for sure he is, he wouldn't have sat this long if he would come back game 5 100%. So you knew going in he was about 50, 60%. First quarter, Kevin Durant comes out blazing, hitting threes, though his elevation in his jumper is not there. He's not moving swiftly and quickly off the ball, and on the ball his handle is slow. You could just tell his legs weren't there. And if he was going to be played, he was going to be played off ball and just much of a distraction to get the other players open. Not the case. A couple plays he tried to dribble, overexerted himself, and then you see his leg give out. Warriors was up big. It looked promising. For the 10 minutes we seen Durant play, it looked like Raptors don't want them problems. That's all I'm saying. But Durant ain't playing no more for this series, man. It's a wrap for this series. We just hope KD could get better in a timely fashion, man. That's one of our greatest players of all time. So let's hope he gets a speedy recovery. But aside from KD, DeMarcus Cousins showed up. Showed up big time this game. Shout out to him because he's been on and off and off and on. And I'm happy to see him, another person battling injuries. It's a lot of banged up niggas in that purple and gold or gold and blue, whatever color them niggas is. Shout out to Cousins for picking up the slack after Durant left. Of course, Curry and Klay came to play. They were there the whole time, but when Durant left, you seen the morale kind of go down, and Curry was on the bench. So Cousins came in at the right time, produced, kept the Warriors up. Third quarter, a storm came. The Raptors storm. You talk about Lowry, tough, critical, key shots. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention Marc Gasol in the first quarter too, keeping them afloat, keeping the Raptors alive while Durant, Chef, and Klay was all getting busy. Shout out to Marc Gasol. Shout out to Serge Ibaka. But in the third quarter, you see the Raptors overall looking like the better team. The Warriors are heavily undermanned. When they ain't got Durant, they just even more undermanned. Warriors are still climbing an uphill battle. They had to grind, gritty to win this game. You got the fourth quarter. Kawhi goes on a tangent. 10 straight points. 3-ball. Transition. Bam. Drive to the rack on Iguodala. Bank shot. Bam. Another 3-ball. Cousins off the switch. Memo to Steve Kerr. Niggas love Steve Kerr. But switching off that pick, that ain't doing you no justice this series. You got Cousins or Looney on Kyle Lowry. He's blowing by him all the time, doing that little half spin, reverse. Back, he got that shot on lock, a patent. These bigs is not guarding these small. Stop it. Make them fight the pick. Do whatever you can to alleviate Cousins from guarding Kyle fucking Lowry. This is common sense, but like I said, it ain't that common all the time. But you got Kawhi going on a tangent. Looks like the Raptors is about to seal the deal. 10 straight points, up 6. And what do you know? Chef Curry, Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers. They pulled another one out of their ass. Down 3. Curry coming off the down screen. Yop, yop. 3 of them. Or down. Oh, yeah, they were down 3. 3 of them to tie the game with 1 minute left. Bad possession by the Raptors, or a no call by the Raptors. I think Marc Gasol had got fouled, or some type of no call happened, but I forget. But then the next possession, Klay Thompson ends up pump faking, wide open for three, and you know the result. Bang. Essentially ends up being the game winner. And the Warriors escape by 1 point. Kawhi gets doubled at the last possession. Lowry shoots a three, hits the side of the backboard. Game over. Warriors by 1. 3-2 is the series, and honestly, I think this motherfucker is still over. I appreciate the fight for the Warriors, and if they do win, they surprise me. I've officially converted to the Raptors on the basis of these 5 games. The Raptors look like the better team pretty much every single game. Even the first game the Warriors won, it was by a nail biter. All the Raptors wins were more convincing, more team efforts. Think they have the more depth right now. A lot of niggas, Looney might not play next game. But shout out to Klay and Curry for keeping this shit up. I think they both had excellent games. Yes, they're shooting not so efficiently. They're the only niggas out there that's offensive options. When Dre and Iguodala, let me say something about Iguodala. He played hell of a defense on Kawhi Leonard, except for those 2 minutes where he went on that tangent. Off the ball, stopped him from getting to his sweet spots, contested all his shots. It was a tough game for Kawhi. But offensively, Iguodala was nowhere to be found. He was timid on offense. He wasn't looking to shoot. He was just looking to pass. He was making bad passes, in my opinion. And he was being a liability on offense. As is Draymond sometimes when somebody can roam completely off him and leave him alone. So that's why it's going to be a struggle for the Warriors in the near future, be it Thursday, I think the next game is. So I still got the Raps 6-7. I don't know. If the Warriors win this, it's going to take a vintage Chef and Klay, like I said. Vintage Splash Bros. Game 5 was crazy. Game 5 was crazy. Good-ass game. Shout out to Kevin Durant for giving the effort. Shout out to the Splash Bros. Shout out to the Warriors for gritting and grinding. Draymond, don't get another fucking tech. They don't need another man down. Control your emotions on that court, baby. And let's see what the series entails, man. Game 6 coming your way. You know I'll be here with the review. Let your boy know. Your thoughts, comments. Peace.